Hey guys, and welcome back to FedEx Gaming, and today I saw a video on Wee Gaming's channel, another guy who has a great love for note blocks. Go check him out. He has amazing videos. I just love other people who have a great respect for note blocks, especially on the Xbox, since you're building those by scratch. You're not editing or anything like that. You're not copying and pasting into your world like the PC people. But I watched his video today on bugs with note blocks, and I didn't play around with note blocks today. I was like looking at all my redstone because, you know, in my mind I thought, well, nothing's gonna happen to note blocks, right? Nothing can happen. Apparently something did happen. So I'm going to be showing you my original version of Frozen, but first I'm going to show you the title update 14 version, and then I'm going to show you the original version, and you can kind of go back and forth and listen to it. I only picked out parts of it, like a high pitch part and a low pitch part, which is pretty much like the beginning, and then a little bit towards the middle part I picked. I want you guys to listen to that clearly. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to go over and tell you what I think is happening, what I think. This is my opinion. It's not what's really happening. I have no idea what's really happening, but this is just my opinion on what I think is happening. So I'm going to show you the parts now, and in the you'll see on my character that it is title update 14 because I did dye all my leather armor and I'll look like a rainbow nerd or whatever. I am recording this voice and then putting it into the video, so yes, I'm gonna look all rainbow and nerdish. And then the original version will actually be the old video I put up, I think it was like 4 days ago on Frozen's Let It Go. And then I let you guys can go through it, compare it a little bit, and then at the end listen to what I have to say at the end. Like I said, it's my opinion, don't take it to heart. So let's just listen to these things. Alright guys, so what I did was lay out every single note block right here. Now after going through every note block, they pretty much, I think they sound almost identical to before title update 14. So we're just going to run through them really quick, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on what's going on here, as if it is a glitch or if this is actually going to be the new note block sounds. I'm not 100% sure about this, so don't take my word for it. So we're just going to go through every single one. This is 0 through 24. And I'm just going to make a little clicking noise because of the pads, but what can I do about that? So here's 0, then 1, 2, 3, and you get the gist, so I'm just going to keep going. Now, listening to all those notes, I think they sound pretty identical to before title update 14. I really don't think the notes have changed. Now, what I think has changed is right here. These 3 notes and some other notes here and there, but I'm going to go with these 3 notes right here. Now, these notes right here are 5 through 7. 5, 6, and 7. So if you go back and listen to the different parts I put up of Let It Go, Frozen, whatever, yada, 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 if you go and listen back to it, you'll notice that in the before title update 14, every time you see a red note block, the other notes kind of drown it out. Like, these are supposed to be kind of like background noises, but now if you listen to it in title update 14, you can perfectly hear them crisp. They pop out among all the other note blocks. So I think this messes with what the sound's supposed to be like. I think it kind of like it just interferes with things. Because if you listen to the high part that I showed you of it, the high part sounded fine. It really did, because the high notes tend to drown out the lower notes. That's why when I do my note block tutorials, when I take my MIDI files, I usually go through my MIDI files and clean them up a bit, because I know those lower notes, you'll never be able to hear them over the high notes. The high notes will always drown out the lower notes. So this is the problem here, is even with the high notes, you can hear these red notes perfectly, and I think that's what's messing with it, because you're not supposed to be hearing them that clear. You're supposed to hear them like they're kind of like background music. Like if you got surround sound and you got the surround sound in the back, and you know the little side noises and whatnot are lower than the main like blah noises, but these notes are starting to interfere with those notes, making it sound different even though it's still supposed to sound exactly the same. Now I think that's what the problem is, because going through them, I think they sound pretty identical. I mean, I don't know, maybe my hearing's bad or something, but I think they sound pretty identical. I think that's the problem right now, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Like I said, I've never built a note block song on the PC. I've only built it on Xbox, because when I look at the PC, I mean, you can use MC Edit and all this stuff, and you could just copy and paste songs right into your world on the PC. I like Xbox because it's a challenge. You actually got to build it yourself, and then you get that reward and satisfaction after you build it. So I think this is what the problem is. I think it's these 3 notes right here. I think these are the main, like, bandits. Get out of here. Bad. Bad notes. But like I said, re-listen to it again, and then look for every time you see a red little note pop up, and you'll see that it really has a big difference on those red notes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over that. I think that's what the problem is. Am I going to stop doing note block tutorials and stuff like that? Of course not. I'm going to just keep doing my doorbells. Will I probably stay away from longer, bigger songs just for now? Maybe, probably. As long as maybe if I build it and I like it, then I'll upload it or not. Do I really want to do it on the PC? I mean, I can do it on the PC. I know for myself, I'm going to build it. I'm not going to do any copy and pasting crud like that. I don't get any satisfaction from it. It's not fun at all. So maybe I will do it on the PC. I do have the PC version, so maybe I will. I could just probably hook up my Xbox remote to my computer, because I have played with a note block like here and there, like just tapping it with the mouse, and I hate it. I hate clicking it with the mouse. So maybe I'll hook up my Xbox controller and maybe do note block songs on it, like what Wee Gaming said about it. That's actually probably a very smart idea and a smart thing to do. But yeah, guys, that's all I really wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to show you the difference in the songs if you have not seen it yet. And yeah, hopefully this won't it won't be like this forever. Maybe I'm hoping 4J fixes it. I really do. Like I said, I just think it's these notes. I hope they fix it. But if they don't, what can I do? I guess I'm gonna have to maybe start doing it on PC from now on. All right, guys, that's the whole video on me, and I'm very upset about the note blocks, but what can you do? All right, guys, peace.